Hey guys, welcome back to Caesar's Homestead. Today we are going to work on this part of the house. We just have a little kind of bush area, so these will get a little bit bigger. We bought them last year and we planted them. It looks like they are struggling a little bit, so we are going to add some topsoil with some manure on there, some compost, and then we're going to add some pine needles from the land.
All right, and then we're going to use this right here. Like Marina said, we're going to put this nice soil and compost material over there, and then we'll do the pine needles after that. So go ahead and grab a couple of these here. All right. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get the pine needles. So I'm just gonna find a bin somewhere out here. So we're gonna fill it up with pine needles. And so we get the pine needles from our land here. A lot of stuff we get here from our land, which is one of the great things about having your own property, is if you need lumber, chop down your own trees. If you need pine needles, get it from your pine trees. You know, really anything that you need, usually you'll be able to find it on your property when it comes to gardening and things and such. Let's see. What's a good container here we can use. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. This will work right here. It's a big planter. Go ahead and fill it up with pine needles. All right. Hey, come on, kids. Come on, let's go get some pine needles. Come on, Jada. There's berries that we cleaned up yesterday. Looking awesome. So, now we're gonna go to the top of our hill over here where we have some pine trees that we cut down a while back. And so the pine needles are brown and ready to go on something. So let's get up there. All right. All right. There's a pile of pine needles from our pine trees here that we chopped, because we opened up this entire space right here. This used to be all trees and brush. I showed on one of my earlier videos how we cleaned it all up. So now we have our free pine needles and our free wood. So we're gonna go ahead and, just like Lori's doing, we're gonna go ahead and take it all off. Comes off really easy because it's all dead and loose. We're just gonna fill it up, and then we're gonna put it around the shrub bushes over there. All right.
Let's go, Daddy. Alrighty, here is a pile of pine needles Brendan and Lori have gathered up. So now I'm going to take it over to our little garden area that we're working on. So we got plenty of pine trees out here. we've been cleaning it out. So we're using pine needles. A little garden area over there. This is our new garden area. There's Pepper. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now I did put some cardboard boxes down there to help with the weeds, and it killed most of them. There's still quite a just a little bit left, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, weeds are going to come out whether they want to or not. So here we go. I'm just going to dump it all in there and spread it around. Make it look nice. These flowers are going to have those, I'm not really sure, I don't remember what they're called, but they're the white flowers that smell really good. So, look at Pepper. We're going to need quite a bit more. More. I think this should be it. Well, my baby is hot. She was hot in my I think that should be enough. Ready?
Okay. Look at how nice that is looking. Wow. So Marina's go ahead and just finishing up spreading of all that pine needles. Looking good. Look at that. Sure, that'll help all these bushes here grow bigger and nicer, keep that moisture inside there. So again, Marina went ahead and killed all the weeds down there, raked it a little bit, and then she put down the soil and manure from the bags over there from the store. Kind of spread it all around this area, and then she put the pine needles over it. So this will do a really good job. This will go ahead and help these bushes out really well. They should grow really quickly, get much bigger than they have. So, and these ones bring out some really nice smelling flowers. These white flowers, they smell real good. So they're nice to have around the house. So that's that. Yeah. All right, look at that. Looks good. They're right on the side of the house here. Got those three. So pine needles were free. Had a little bit of labor, but the labor was free because we're the ones that labored it. Got it from up there on our hill, from some trees we chopped down, and put it down right here. Only thing we paid for was the dirt over there, and I think altogether it was like 14 bucks.
Yeah.
$14 for the dirt, and pine needles were free. And look at that. This is something you could do at home. Very, very simply. Will help out your bushes, flowers, everything tremendously. Just put a little bit of dirt down, some compost in there, and some manure for fertilizer. And you know, you can use wood chips, are really good, or you can use pine needles. We use pine needles because it's free. You know, we go ahead and just grab them, just layer it up, and it'll make it look really nice, and it'll keep it moist. And all we've got to do now is really just water it. And Marina actually did the same thing with her flowers up front. I'll probably show you those in just a second here as well, with the pine needles. So yeah, looking good.
Let's go show them the flowers.
All right. All right.
All right, so these are the flowers that we planted, I say about 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago, last year.
A year ago, the bulbs in the winter, they die off, so all of this looks terrible in the winter, but when they come back up, it looks awesome. I removed the needles before spring so that the bulbs can come out, and so once the flowers actually came out, I put the needles on top of everything. So this is just from one plant, this right here. So it's spreading and it's looking awesome. And so these are lilies, and then these are tulips over here. And then over here we have another lily that's about to come out, and 3 tulips.
Oh yeah.
So we'll probably end up planting a little bit more on this side because the ones that were here died off. So thankfully we did have some that came back. But this is our front garden, and we did that pretty much ourselves. We put the brake on and put a bunch of dirt in there and planted those flowers.
Yeah, looks nice. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. What we're going to do with all this, all these things here with the pine needles and garden here. So, thank you so much, and go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.